Hello, everyone. This is Barbara Iris Alsu of Parental World Knowledge. I'm the founder and the owner, and I also am the president of Artist Barbara Alsu Fine Art Studio. And we welcome everyone today. We're going to be continuing our watercolor painting. If you didn't see our show yesterday, you need to do a line drawing. It's the outline of what you imagine or what you are looking at, but don't do exactly because you want to do your own original. I have, a prop here of roses, but I did my own original. So if you have this is, like I said yesterday, it's a canvas material. It's already pre-treated, so you don't have to do any whitewash. If you're just doing plain paper, you would have to, put a whitewash on if it's not a treated paper. Most papers are treated, but you're going to have to, look and see or ask in the art store if you're not sure. But this is, treated so that you can just paint right on it. I also suggested, though, to get, if you have to whitewash, you're going to have white watercolor paint. And I do have a liquid one because they don't have them in the palettes. And I did say that yesterday, too. And get a good, watercolor from an art store, not a dollar store. Same thing, with the good paper from an art store. And this is Prang, and that's a good one. And you have to get one that's non-toxic, especially if you have kids or senior citizens around. It's just not healthy. All right, so I hope that people started and did a line drawing yesterday. If not, catch up and do a line drawing. Make it simple, and if you make a mistake, have a good eraser. I have a good artist eraser, so just make marks on the page, because you're going to want it to be a regular pencil or an artist pencil. Really doesn't matter, and the same for you. I mean, as long as it's not a real dark, kind of charcoal pencil, that you don't want to use. That would be too dark. You want to just have, like I have, light pencil, and it's either black or a dark gray. All right, so we're going to start painting. We need a little bit of water. So if you don't have a regular, container that you would put splash off. A light color first, and you should, really do light colors. It's a better thing, because if you have a dark color first and you smear it into the light color, then it's going to be messy. This way, do your light colors first. It's easier. And you need good brushes too, in different sizes. So, try to get also from an art store. And Jerry's Artist Outlet's a good one if you have one near you. If not, online, you could always do it there. And you need to do like more than one layer. So you're going to have to do at least a few layers or more for each particular, whatever you're drawing. Okay. So choose what you want to paint. Choose what you want to, draw first. Don't go by my, like I said, I want you to enjoy. Last time I spoke, if you haven't heard me say it, I want you to enjoy what you're doing. Don't worry about being perfect, and just have a good time. And so that's why I say, don't worry about, you do what you want to paint, what you enjoy, because what you enjoy will come out the best. And do little strokes, just gentle little strokes. It shouldn't be, and especially if you have a small area, you need a thin, see how thin my brush is? So just do gentle strokes. The weather has gotten very humid today in West Orange, New Jersey. I don't know about by you, but keep yourself hydrated. I had a man who was here, handyman, and he just was a little too hot. And I said, look, have a nice cold drink, and he did. And he had a drink with him, but I could see he needed more. It's that hot and humid. Even if you had he had a Gatorade with him and he was still hot. They are supposed to cool you. Energy drink. You needed more. I gave him an organic drink. It's called Blackberry Crush. All organic juice. It's a shame that this weather is fluctuating. It's cool, then it's real hot. It's horribly hot. So if anybody wants to come for lessons here, you could be a private lesson if you prefer before we, go on the air live. And a great offer shop. You could see my ticket. It's only a $5 donation, and even sale items, most sale items, and in addition, you're getting a free art lesson, some watercolor. You'd be getting, as I said, it's one-on-one too. By me. It's called Good Life. It's on art.com, the highest juried on the internet, and it's valued at $1,000. So you might win that. And Macy's is giving away a $500 gift certificate. So it's a wonderful opportunity. and it is tax deductible. And I'll tell you one thing, if I didn't have art, I would not be getting through the most difficult time. I just lost my father. And in addition, everything has been so difficult. There's only one insurance company that didn't give me a hard time. Every other insurance company was so difficult. One of the representatives quit, then I tried to get somebody else, and then he said he'll help me, and then he never called. And then he never got anybody else to help me, and it was going on and on and on. Each company ended up taking months to resolve the issues, to get insurance that was paid for and left in my name. So that was crazy, very crazy, very crazy. And I just finished with that. And then if that wasn't bad enough, I have companies calling me on things. It was definitely not in service. My father passed away, and nobody, had been watching any TV, etc. So they were trying to bill me 14 times. Oh my gosh. And it was supposed to be canceled because I showed the death certificate. So that was crazy. And I had also a newspaper, I won't mention names either, but they were crazy. They contacted me so many times. I felt like I was being stalked. It's just insane. I mean, literally, it was about maybe 50 times. Each representative called, different one, not the same representative, but about 50 different representatives called, and then they were sending papers. And I tell you, and then somebody came to my house, actually tripped on one of the papers. He was trying to pick it up for me. Oh my gosh, it's hysterical here. This should have been on YouTube, all those things. But I'll tell you, without my art, so if you have any hectic days in your business life or with your kids, come and have a lesson and see the difference. Because I wouldn't get through. I think that would be it for me if I wasn't doing my art. I'm telling you, it's been hectic, very, very hectic. And if that wasn't enough, I told people before that my brother, while we were still grieving and in hospice with my father, tells my son, go do renovation. I said, not yet, give us some time. And he was saying, no, start and do. So convinced my son to start doing renovation. So I've been telling people renovation. So it's not major, it's just minor, but I'm just telling you, it has been so hectic here. So it's a miracle. It just lifts my day doing my art. And people say, gee, you do so much and in art. And I said, are you kidding? I said, that's what keeps me together. That's what's giving me strength. So call us for a lesson. 973-736-1637. 973-736-1637. It's just such a blessing and such a lifting to do art. And it's been proven, not just my opinion, but it has been proven by doing a medical study that art helps our mind. So definitely what I'm saying is absolutely proven. So it's not just my opinion, it's definitely a fact. And I've been saying it for years, and now there has been a medical study, and it's totally proven. So if you want a healthy mind and body, you got to do some art. So another rose. You got to keep turning the page if it's wet. You don't want to work and do another layer until it's dry, and you turn the page. You can just turn it around. You don't have to touch the wet part. Just touch the edge and turn your paper around to work on another area. Again, that number is 973-736-1637. And come get your free antique piece of jewelry. I have gorgeous antiques. And in addition, we have made bracelets too. My aunt, she worked many years in a jewelry store as a manager, and she came giving me constant gifts of jewelry, and I just never wore it. So I designed many new pieces of jewelry, bracelets, redesigned some bracelets and things. Just everything. You just have good selection. So please give us a oil painting and a $500 Macy gift card, and it's tax deductible for a 501(c) classified organization. And the great thing too, you don't have to sign up for anything, and you're going to get as much as 30% off even sale items. So as I said before, win situation. You get it back on your taxes. Claim it as deduction. Now, when you're done with all your painting, you want to make it pop out like 3D, so you need to get colored pencils. I did show the colored pencils set. This is all my color pencils. So I have all the different colors. So I can match it with a flower that I'm painting or anything else that I'm doing. Oh, excuse me. See, do another flower. You can see it. I hope that the camera's coming in clear enough. It doesn't look very clear on my screen, but I no, I did it good. Oh, there it goes. Now it's clear. Yeah. Hard to see with the camera. Once in a while, it just completely goes off. There's no color properly. Well, I'm glad it finally came on that you could see. Well, at any rate, I'm delighted to be painting with you. Did another one. Hope you can see it. That finally came in. Takes a while for the color. I don't know why. Did another one. I hope it's coming in. Okay. And a yellow rose means friendship. So that's, very nice. I have a lot of yellow roses on this. And I like red. I have to put red, and I think I like a peach color. So I'm going to look and see what I have here. An orange and, excuse me, my white, and I'm going to make some peach. If you're not sure how to make colors, you could take a book out. Of course, the best way is to have a one-on-one lesson with me and come in our studio. But if you want to stay at home and do something, I would just suggest to go to the public library to get a book on how to mix all the different beautiful colors. Oh, excuse me. I had a neighbor, which I won't mention names, but she was complaining that my son was doing the light maintenance last night. And thing is, he had all the windows closed. It was just this one window he forgot to close, which was near that area. And I asked him to close it, but he was tired. He worked all day in work, and then he was helping a friend do something in our home on the computer. And then he started doing the work. And when I told him before he started, I said, make sure you close your window. He didn't do it, and they're difficult to close, or I would have did it. But now I'll have to force myself to do it because I don't want, the neighbor to complain. And someone came here, and they said that there was no noise. He was still doing the work. His maintenance guy, who was his friend, was here, and he was doing it, and they didn't hear anything. Now, I was able to go. I mean, this woman must have insomnia, and she was hearing something. But I have no idea because I am such not a sound sleeper. If I hear the sound of anything too loud, I'd wake up. And I was able to sleep. And I didn't stay up real late, so I was, definitely not like real exhausted that I would just not hear it. So it was just ridiculous. This particular neighbor has always been that way. And she should have came to us first and told us if it was, she didn't. And she has my number. She just could call. Oh well. It's sad that some people are like that. And she would do that at the drop of a hat, no matter what. Try to cause trouble. There's certain things I know that I can cause trouble for her, but I won't. I'm not that kind of person. I don't like to do things, revengeful things. And her husband is a very nice person, so that's it. One time I had an attic fan on, and she calls me. She says, "You must turn it off. I can't take it." It was only 8 o'clock at night, and she's, and my attic fan. All right, grant you, it needed to be repaired, but it wasn't that bad. And she says, "I must," and it was so hot. It was like 100 degrees, and my air conditioner broke. And she just said, "You must turn that off." That's the only time she ever called me. Otherwise, she called the police every time. And we didn't do anything. Every time they found nothing, we did. Oh, well, I turned it off. Nearly died, but I turned it off. Oh. I should have been on a reality show, I'll tell you. What goes on with that neighbor. Well, all my other neighbors are wonderful. They're the sweetest neighbors. Like I said, her husband's so wonderful too. My father, when after he passed away, we had service in our house, he came. So that was very nice. And even brought somebody else. One of my neighbors has a difficult time walking, so he made sure he walked him over. That was very sweet. So, unfortunately, sometimes there's one person that can't let it ruin the whole bunch. These are really, really sweet neighbors here. And I just want to show you, I did more. Okay. So I hope that you're enjoying the painting with me. And just have fun. Don't worry about it being perfect. Keep reminding yourself and just enjoy. And it's not to be a drudgery. It's supposed to be a very excellent benefit for you. Great health benefit, emotionally and physically. Okay. Okay. More. Do the colors. And I did another one. You can see the color. Yeah, see the color. More. No, I love the flowers that Monet painted. Just gorgeous. If you could get a book, or if you have, or hopefully you have a book already, but you could get a book from the library. You don't have to go and buy one. And if you like to do flowers, just exquisite the work he did. And he wasn't appreciated in his time, but don't worry about that. Do the art that you enjoy to do. And then if you're making a living by art, you still need to do some commercial things, then do some commercial things. But I always say, what you enjoy will be your best. Get some more. Roses or vase of roses is shaping up. And that's only one coat. You have to do at least 4 coats. So I'm going to put some red in. So we love red. I love red roses. I've said it before, I planted red roses in my garden. Did it many years ago and have a nice big bush now. And that's just wonderful to, plant flowers. Besides look at them. I mean, I love to look at them, but it's good for us to tap in it. get another rose. Well, it's time to go. So I just want to thank you for tuning in. And I even went over a little bit, didn't even realize I was enjoying myself after having so much aggravation, But I thank you so much, and I hope you have a good night. And I pray a miraculous healing prayer for everyone. If you need it, I hope you don't. I'm saying for peace, good spirit, good health, and strength for everyone in the world. Amen. And God heals 100%. I just do the prayer. Well, thank you so much. I know.